Now, did you win Miss Golf your year that you?
I did. I think it was 2009.
So you
or
won
2000. Yeah, 2009.
2009. Okay, now let's ask you. I have a Monday conversation. Did I give you some cards? I'll give that to you.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah.
I'll get you that because we'll talk in just a minute. Here we go. Here for the official part. With me is how do you say it? Christine?
Christine.
All right. With me is Christine Meier, and Christine, you are the Michigan Women's Amateur Champion. This is the second time that you've won this tournament. Did you draw on anything from just a couple years ago when you won it to win today, or as far as keep plugging away or anything?
Not necessarily just from the last couple of years, but just from all the experience of match play and everything. Is that you can't win it in the first 9 holes. So I was down. I think I was down in the first 9 in almost every match I played. So, just to kind of stay patient and draw on past experiences for that was really big.
Well, one of the things that I really enjoyed about watching you walk around today, 'cause I was paying attention without being in your conversations. You always had a smile on your face. You're always thinking of positive thoughts, and you always had a smile going. A lot of times competitors, you don't see any chiclets during the course of a round. With you smiled all the time. Does that help you to stay loose?
A lot, and it helped a lot to have someone to talk to, especially in the Settis and Johnson matches earlier this week. It was pretty clear, Jacqueline's from here, so she had a lot of people out watching her, and I had a lot of people out watching her. So to have, someone to talk to through all of that is really big, and especially after being 3 down to Aya at the turn, to have someone help me stay patient was really important.
Now, on the very first hole, you chipped it up, and it came right back at your feet. You were 1 down until the 8th hole when you finally drew even.
Yeah.
Was it frustrating to you to be 1 down, or are you just saying my time's coming?
I mean, it was a little bit because I had a couple of chances to get it back. I gave a couple putts away that I wasn't very happy about, but it was still really early, so it wasn't like crisis time yet.
Now, what do you consider your highlights of your junior/college career? Winning these 2 tournaments?
Yeah, definitely. And then I won the GAM championship a couple years ago, and I was all Big Ten second team this year. I came in 3rd in the Big Ten championship and 6th at the NCAA championship. So,
let me ask a couple Big Ten questions before we stop. Michigan State has just one of the premier college teams in the country. What makes Michigan State golf? Do a little recruiting. What makes it so special?
We're all competitive. We saw out here, my match against Liz was one of the toughest matches I played. I mean, I was 3 under, she was 2 under. It was like fighting it out for birdies. And we make a point just in practices and everything to stay competitive with each other. And, we have, a big team, so we have a big support system.
One other question. You've got girls that just seem like they really want to come out and play for Michigan State. And Jacqueline Settis, she's already, I'm playing for Michigan State. And also you got this young lady that's, she just won an AJGA tournament, Allie, and she wants to come out. Hey, Allie, can you come in here for a second? Do you mind? I don't turn this interview. I'm asking the question. I know it's kind of an impromptu thing. Now, Allie won the AJGA at Forest Hills All-Stars last week, and we're talking about Jacqueline. We're talking about you being in the Big Ten, the premier program. What advice do you give to these girls that want to come out and follow in your footsteps?
I mean, just communicate with all your teammates and everything, and just they're there for your support system, and no matter what. College golf's a little different because you never know when you're counting. You don't know where you stand, so you might be shooting, you might be like 6 over and counting. So like a couple birdies, anything you can scrap through helps.
When did you officially know? Thank you. I know that we kind of got you like, what is he calling me over here for? But it's funny because I've seen so many girls coming around, wanting to play for the Spartans and so forth. And I think sometimes when you hear it, because I did a piece a couple years ago on what college recruiters are looking for, and players just think it scores, but you have to get along with your teammates, and
it's a lot of like personality and what fits within the team. It's just, you're not going to get along with everybody, but it's like getting along with most people and learning how to play with them. And college is so much different than junior golf, and you almost can't realize it until you're playing in it, that the tournaments are different, the atmosphere is different, and you might shoot higher scores than you think you will, and it's okay. Like, you'll get the lower scores, and I had a lot of learning to do, and it took me 3 years to do it. So.
And one final question today: when did you know that you really had control of the match? It seemed like on 13 when you went, or 12,
Yeah,
you went 3 up. I thought right there, I was like,
yeah,
she better get going or it's over.
yeah. I think 12 was I think 9 was kind of the start of things. You know, I made a really good putt on 9, and that, you know, something finally drops. There's like a little momentum going my way, and got away with one on 10, and made a really good up and down on 11, and then that birdie putt on 12 is just kind of like, okay, you know, we can relax a little bit. But
All right, you have a question you want to ask her at all?
When did you know that you wanted to go to Michigan State?
I committed in March of my junior year, but I would say I probably knew I wanted to go like beginning of my junior year.
Yeah, but you can commit. You can commit, but they can't sign you. There's a certain protocol on how that
Right,
works.
you
It's not like August of your junior, of
Yeah.
your senior year or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you very much for coming on and so forth, and congratulations on being the 97th winner of the Michigan Women's Amateur.
Thank you.
You got it.